Let's go. Bright lights, superstars, visitors are home teams, sports fans cheering loud. You can hear they souls scream in the huddle sports. That's the thing for the analysts, the realest in the game. All truths with no counterfeits. Super E, Zone 3, Ed in the goo. Yo, ready, set, break, coming live to your plane. Let's go. In the huddle.
Welcome into the Sportcast. Y'all already know, man, the three best debaters east of the Mississippi River. It's your boy Super E. Hey, man, we had a versus the other night. 3-6 versus Bone Thugs and Humming, man. Hey, I didn't know I needed that free concert, man.
Some crazy things in the street. Got a couple hoes working on the chain just for me. But I gotta keep my game tight like Kobe on game night. I kick it from a hook, don't know no better. I know that ain't right.
Boy, did they run some classics, boy. It's good to be a music connoisseur. I tell you the truth. With me, straight out of Zone 3, I got that boy Ed.
Hey, man, it's your boy Ed, man. I had kind of a terrible day yesterday, but we'll get to that later.
We're going to get to it. Last but not least, I got the man, the myth, the guru. Wait,
Yeah, you got good, JD.
Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide. What you gonna do? Somebody out there tell me why we die.
I can't believe JD want to start the show like that. Well, we gonna dive right into it, man. SEC championship. You got number 1 Georgia versus number 3 Bama.
And it throws, it's intercepted. Picked off, and this might be a touchdown. Battle is in for the Tide.
I don't know if I should go first, if I should go last.
Man, I'll let you go, lad. I mean, I started off.
Take out here.
Hey, first of all, man, going into the game all week, I'm just big on JT Daniels. I said, I know Kirby gonna bring out JT Daniels all week, man. I know he gonna bring him out. I don't expect for him to start, but I do expect for him to end the game. Didn't work out that way. I mean, not saying that's why we lost the game, but I do feel we would have had a better chance with JT Daniels in the game, man. And hey, can't take that from Bama. Bama was ready. Bama played ball. They came with it all game. Saban, boy, hey, nothing will be said wrong about you, Saban.
No slander.
It's my turn.
I mean, I guess
It's my turn.
If you want it to be your
It's
turn.
your team, so you go last. Hey, look, I got a lot to say. Y'all can chime in, but I got a lot to say.
Yes, sir.
I'm rambling around. I don't know where to start.
All right.
But listen, first off, I'm mad. I'm pissed off. I'm not a Georgia fan, but at the end of the day, I'm from.
What you mad for then?
Because I bet my damn money. I bet my damn money, man. And I just knew. And then the crazy part, I didn't even bet the 6-7 points. I just bet money line just to win the game. Just win the game. I added them in another ticket. All the other teams won. And a couple NFL teams today on the ticket that I'm pretty sure the Rams over Jacksonville and some other team. Bro, come on, Georgia. Like, come on. They started the game pretty well for the first quarter and a half. I was wondering when Nick Saban was going to dial up some plays. Like, all they doing is doing some little 5-yard chunks, some little New England Patriot type of stuff. But the only difference is they know when to chunk the ball deep. You know what I mean? But they'll chunk you 5-10 yards all the way up the field. So that's what Georgia was doing initially at first. But, man, when I tell you Alabama busted open, defense got better as the game went on.
Yeah, as they got.
Georgia did not get better as the game went on. And I'm going to tell you the most thing that irritate me, and this is the real reason I'm not a Georgia fan. I do not like Georgia fans. Like they remind me of Cowboy fans.
Hey, you
Like
gotta
I
get your
said,
ass
I
kicked,
called
OJ.
it. No, I don't care, cause they need to hear this. It's the truth. I don't say I call it down the middle. I don't care if I like a team or not. I call it down the middle. I said I like Georgia chances this year. There's only 2 times I picked Georgia to win. I done said Georgia the whole year, but at the end of the day, every time Georgia go and sweep the season, Georgia fans get so fucking cocky. It's ridiculous how cocky they get and how, we the number one defense. We the number one defense. Nobody. How many years do y'all have to be the number one defense, brag about it, and still know you got to go see Nick Saban? And you just think you go, like, all of a sudden, because y'all got the number one defense, this just crosses out Nick Saban. Like a good team not going to play great when they come up. I don't care if they win and play Fort Valley State. When they play UGA, they going to get a best, though. So that's not, you're not going to count that. You're not going to count the fact they got Nick Saban. You're not going to count the fact that y'all haven't beat them. Like, where do you get out being cocky? Because you know you going to sweep the season. I'm not getting, you know you going to sweep the season. Clemson wasn't that good. Florida wasn't that good. You know you sweeping the season. Why is it a need to get cocky? Because people putting up points on Alabama? They not Georgia? They not. These teams throw the ball better than Georgia. If Georgia not running the ball, they nothing. They nothing. The defense got to get some pick sixes, or they got to put you in scoring position. And if that's not happening, you fall behind. I just had a conversation with E last week. I said, E, I love Georgia chances. And if I'm lying, let me know. I said, but Alabama faced all the adversity this year.
Oh boy.
I said Georgia hasn't faced no adversity. They haven't been down. And like always, when Georgia get behind a certain amount of points, do you expect them to come back? But you know, he is more humble than he used to be. But it's some Georgia fans. I went and played poker the other night. It's some Georgia fans that's like, it don't matter. It don't matter. We got the best defense. Okay, I understand that, but fluke stuff happen. What if you get a kick return for 7 yards? For 7 points. Yeah. What if a pick six happen? Do you have an offense to come back on Nick Saban?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like we not gonna think.
That's a good point.
Like it just you just thinking defense. Once you start scoring on Georgia, the defense gonna break down. They not used to losing.
Yeah.
Everybody done hyped them up this year. They had big coming into it.
Yeah.
And as now to move on as far as this coaching, I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me on this, but what's the use of getting 5-star players, everybody on the field 5-star players, if you're not gonna coach the motherfuckers, man? Excuse my language.
You're not gonna play.
You
them.
got to play them. You got to coach them. Now, if JT Daniels is your best player, play him. Now, all this, it's a possibility he could have went, well, I'm going to finish the game with him, so that way they don't get no film on JT. That they already got film. It don't matter. They already prepared for both quarterbacks. This Nick Saban. It ain't really now you. It ain't
well,
like
we think that though. We think
it's
that.
a possibility. I just said it's a possibility. But based on Kirby Smart, I don't even think he even thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm about to pass it on. But my last thing is, man, listen. Georgia still got a chance of winning the whole thing. Definitely. And I still like their chances to win the whole thing. But if Georgia loses in these playoff, man, I think Kirby got to go down all this recruiting. You can't do nothing with the recruiting. Georgia gonna always get recruits. So you heighten up the recruiting a tad bit. Yes, you did. But at the end of the day, you're in the same position.
Definitely.
What did you win in one more game? Then
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know him to do.
That you know him to do, like, so you're not doing. I think he should be fired. But I mean, if we just gonna be a regular season Georgia, I mean, then that's fine. Keep him. But come on, man. Y'all done had the best team. And in the last 5 years, Georgia should have 3 championships, man. I'm sick of it. Play your best players. Coach them. Because I'm going to be honest. Even if JT Daniels played, I don't have the confidence in Smart to, okay, what you have, 7 more points? How many points they lost by? So what you going to have, 7 more points with them? Like, I don't believe the coaching still would have been there.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta start at the top with the coaching, man. Like you say, coming into the season, JT Daniel was a Heisman hopeful. He was projected to be a Heisman finalist.
Top
So
five,
yeah, top 5. So it's like when you got that level of talent, why not play it? Like I don't understand. What I do understand is JT Daniel got hurt. Stetson Bennett started for JT Daniel. Stetson Bennett got the win. But when JT Daniel was healthy, he should have been put back into his starting role. So just so we can get back in the flow of things.
Yeah.
JD sent the link last night, and I was watching it, and he said he basically said Georgia lost this game 6 weeks ago when Kirby Smart chose Stetson Bennett over JT Daniels.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying? The offense flowed so smoothly with JT Daniels because the man can throw every route. He reads his progression. Now the advantage Stetson has is Stetson is more mobile. But then last night it's like Stetson forgot he was mobile. You see what I'm saying? Like he didn't start running the ball until the fourth quarter. And it was too little too late then.
Yeah, his confidence level was low.
His confidence level was so low that I just don't understand. Okay, he throws an interception, right? You don't pull him then. He come back and throw a pick 6, and you still don't pull him. I told Ed he should have been pulled in the first half when the offense started to sputter.
Yeah.
When we started to get those 3 and out, when we started the game off, jumped out to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah.
And if you go back and look at the film from when we scored those 10 before and after, it was 2 different playbooks. Because initially we was running plays I haven't even seen us run all year.
Yeah.
I was excited. I was happy. I was like, okay, we finally understand that you're going to need something that Saban hasn't seen to beat Saban. Yeah. So, it was all good. But then, like JD said, we go back to these dumping the 3 and 4 and 5 yards with Stetson, trying to play it safe, trying to protect Stetson. And then Stetson throwing all these deep balls that never connected. JT Daniels is our best deep ball thrower. And then we have had the number 1 defense all year, haven't given up more than 17 points on the game. Saban had the right scheme.
You giving them the same look defensively.
Or not. And the thing about it was they was picking up all our stunts. So that let me know right there, Saban done studied that defense top to bottom. Yeah. He know what we're going to do, when we're going to do it, how we're going to do it. Bama O-line's ranked like 68th or something, when it comes to sacks. They give up a lot of sacks.
Couldn't tell that last night.
You couldn't tell that last night. We had, one sack? That was the first game our defense played all year. They have a turnover. Like, then I had 1 turnover. We had a forced fumble, but Bryce Young recovered it because Nolan Smith wanted to try to scoop it and run. He wanted it. But Nolan Smith had it. He tried to scoop it and run. Instead of him just getting on the ball, he wanted to scoop it and make a play. You know what I'm saying? It's just making a play of getting on the ball. Oh, man, it was so much that went wrong. Like JD said, when we're not running the ball, like I don't understand. The first quarter, we're running the ball. We're popping these folks.
Yeah, and then you stop.
Popping.
They
I'm talking about
pop.
6,
Cook,
8,
Cook
10. Zeus.
Yeah.
Like
both
Zeus was running between the tackles getting 8 yards.
Yeah.
And then you just go away from it. You start throwing the ball more. You forget about Cook. You forget about Zeus.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, it's like Georgia coach's mind froze up. So then we go in down at halftime. I'm thinking, okay, Georgia gonna make some adjustments. No, we come out even worse.
Yeah.
We come out even worse. Like the defense was never put in a position to make a play. And that starts with coaching. And it's not the end of the day. Like JD said, we're still going to the playoff. We still have a chance to win. But if it doesn't change at the top with the coaching, we're going to get the same results when we see Bama again. Because, I mean, I don't see anything that's going to be different besides we know what kind of plays they're going to run. And, we could better be prepared for it. And then now Mitchie is out with a torn ACL.
Yeah.
So, it's torn ACL now.
Torn ACL.
Yeah, he was walking and everything, man.
He was squatted down on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't even want to leave the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they announced this morning torn ACL, so he's out for the playoffs. So, you know what I'm saying? Even if you take away his 1 score, they still beat us by a score. But it's just, I don't feel like the offense would have sputtered with JT Daniels. And then, Kirby's whole thing was, that's a conversation I got to have with the coordinators.
bull, man.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Oh, that what we doing?
No, you the head coach.
Just by saying that though, man, that really just limit his chances of being there next
I would have
year.
cussed his ass out if I was a coordinator, man. You
What?
trying to get me fired?
But I'm just saying,
It's
like,
just your decision.
it's your decision. You are the head coach. And you telling me you can't pull a player that's obviously struggling. Stetson Bennett threw 3 interceptions versus Bama last year. He threw 2 yesterday. That's 5 interceptions against one team in the last 2 games. Then you say, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I know that man ain't prepared to beat that team.
Nah.
That man ain't gonna beat that team for you. I know that much.
Nah.
I mean, did you look at Stetson and his reads? He was throwing the ball high. He was forcing it in. If it wasn't for Brock Bowers in his hands,
Yeah.
it might not even been close.
Yeah.
Because Brock Bowers made a lot of plays.
Yes, sir.
He made a lot
Yes,
of
sir.
plays. If it wasn't, and it's crazy because Stetson, he didn't even have no other receiver. He just went straight to Bowers.
Yeah.
You got George Pickens.
Yeah.
I mean, you got obviously we seen Donnell Washington on the touchdown.
Hey, he missed Pickens on the fade route
Oh,
too.
he missed. Oh,
I'm talking about didn't even look at way.
He missed Cook on a wheel route. And this is the difference that I'm talking about between Stetson and JT. JT doesn't make those misses.
Yeah.
JT, his progressions, him going through the reads, he will catch those open players. That's what Bryce Young did last night.
Yeah.
He waited, caught the open man. He didn't force nothing.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't have no turnover. The one turnover we should have had, Chris Smith dropped it. And
Yeah, and that was a pick 6. And the
Waiting.
way he tried to catch the ball, he was gonna be down where he was if
he
he
was
caught
gonna
the
be
ball.
down if he caught the
But
ball.
hey, you stand on your feet, man. Catch the ball with
Just
your
run
hand,
up on
man,
it.
and just go, hey,
run
look.
up on it, because that was like one of the wildest plays Bryce Young made all night. He just threw it up
It's
because
like-
he, knew he was going to get hit.
At that point, that's a game changer.
That's a game
And,
changer.
and when you say when Bryce Young recovered his fumble,
yeah.
that was a game changer
That was
because
a game
they got 7 points off
Yeah,
that.
they got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As to what Georgia would have gained momentum
They
just
did.
right there, man.
Yeah.
The defense alone, man, they would have gained momentum right there. Because defense,
Yeah.
they actually didn't play as bad as the point showed.
Yeah, the point showed.
I mean, they didn't play as bad, but
Yeah.
hey, Saban attacked. He attacked the middle of the field.
Yeah.
He attacked the middle of the field.
They
and
killing
the
that zone. They
receiver-
were killing that zone, that middle of the field.
And not only did he attack the middle of the field, but you got to see something else that Saban did. They ran tempo. They ran no huddle.
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
know football, if the offense don't substitute, the defense can't substitute.
Exactly.
So guess what
Exactly.
Saban was doing? Jordan Davis and them boys, keeping them out there.
Yeah.
Weighing them down.
Yeah.
Jordan David hardly played the second quarter because he was so tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was gassed.
Yeah.
Like, Kirby, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, call a time out or something.
Hey, that was a
Get them
good point
boys
right there.
off the field.
That was a
Like, this
good
is what I'm
point.
talking about. These are the things that Saban chose to do that teams haven't been able to do all year. Everybody we done played, that front seven has stamped. That front seven has made an impact. Bryce Young got that ball out so fast yesterday that the front seven didn't even have a chance to get there.
Nah. And
By the
Bryce,
time they got there, the ball was gone. Now it's on the secondary.
Bryce Young won Heisman last night.
Yeah, he did. Matter of fact, that was one of the commentators said, do they just have a Heisman ceremony right
Yeah,
now?
he won the
Tonight,
Heisman last
like-
night, man. And whoo.
He got $1 million. He ain't $1 million man for nothing.
Yes, sir.
They got, but
Yes,
Zaxby
sir.
gave JT Daniel $100,000. I'm trying to figure out why he ain't playing. Like,
Hey,
obviously,
I'm gonna tell you right now, Stetson Bennett won't beat Michigan or Alabama.
I think we
He
just
would
seen-
not beat them.
I think we
Hey,
seen the
you-
last of Stetson Bennett last night.
Hey, even if you miss
Hey,
him
I don't
in,
know now. You got Kirby Smart coaching. We gonna see.
Hey,
Like I
even
just
if you
told-
miss him in, but like, hey, he would not beat neither one of those teams.
Like I told Ed, now they're gonna get JT Daniel ready. Like now, they could whoever we get, we're gonna play
Shit,
him
he
on.
been ready. He ain't losing
Yeah,
his job. He got hurt.
But as far as he's gonna take the snap with the ones.
Why?
The game plan will be centered around him. And I think that was kind of what Kirby was saying last night. Like, we brought in a game plan centered around Stetson. We can't switch to JT. That's bullshit.
Man, straight
That's
up, man.
bullshit.
Hey,
That's bull. Now they're about to announce the college playoffs in about an hour. So we'll know who we play on January 1st, New Year Day. And I think they're gonna get JT Daniel ready. Because I think like it is crazy. Because if I'm Kirby, you rather die with Stetson than play JT Daniel.
So let me ask you this question, E. If Georgia get put out the playoff by either team, do you how many more chances? Because I remember you told me now. You said 4 years,
Yeah.
JD. You say 5. Didn't you? So how many?
We at 6. We at 6.
So how many? We need 10 years.
no. No. I'm gonna say it right here. If we get put out, especially the first round, if we lose in the Natty, I got to see how we lose. But if we lose in the semifinals, Kirby got to go because we were the better team yesterday. On paper, Georgia had the better team versus Bama yesterday on paper, but it did not play out like that because of the coaching.
If Kirby start Stetson Bennett in either one of those games, he got to go. I don't give a damn if they win the game or not. He got to go, man.
And I'm gonna
If they win, you
crushed.
got to keep him.
Man, but nah. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen. Just like he said, hey, you got a better chance with JT Daniel, man.
Definitely do, man. I done seen JT Daniel play, and I know, a lot of people say, well, JT Daniels ain't played nobody, but JT Daniels is undefeated as a starter at Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, the reason why I say that,
It ain't hard to be undefeated. Of course, at Georgia.
Yeah, but at the same time, JD, the man makes some plays.
But the reason why I say that is Stetson Bennett, he can start, but like he can't end. If they win, it won't be because of him. Hey, JT Daniels gonna have to come in and finish the game. He will not beat Michigan or Alabama, bro.
You can't start Stetson. I just don't see what they see in Stetson. Like, I just don't see
the
it.
same thing they seen in the last quarterback.
Yeah.
They came in and then they started
that's
winning,
thing.
and they didn't want to mess up the momentum, so they kept them in. The same thing Georgia do every year.
Yeah, that's another thing, JD. We should have been unlearned from the past by now with the situation with Jake Fromm getting our head beat in and refusing to switch the fields, and then also we should have learned from Saban. Saban was getting his head beat in and made the fucking switch.
Exactly.
He made
2 years straight.
He made
2
the
years
switch.
straight, man. Like
Saban made the switch.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why we can't make the switch. I never understand.
And he didn't
that.
talk to no coordinator.
He ain't definitely ain't talking no coordinator. Now look, I'm gonna be crushed. I'm gonna be hurt because right now Georgia has #1 recruiting class, and it's #1 by a long shot. Like this may be a historical class. Like right now, Kirby's so hot. That man, he almost getting two commits a day. And he done took Florida whole class. Like took them. Like, come here. Like took Florida whole class. Anybody that worth something in Florida, the man got the #1 quarterback, #1 cornerback, #1 D tackle, #1 offensive lineman. Like everybody coming in next year is like top 3, no later than top 5 at a position. That's how good this recruiting class is right now.
For Georgia.
I know we're gonna lose a couple of them, but hey, I'm thinking about longevity. Man. We got Kirby, it just ain't in you. I don't know, man. He got to show me. He got one more time to show me that he can really coach and have a scheme for a game, and we can come out on top.
What you mean, one more year or?
Nah, one more. I'm talking about these playoffs.
Yeah.
These playoffs. His years are up with me. I'm fed up.
Like that's deep coming from you.
Like yesterday, it just showed like Nick Saban put on a coaching carousel. So
Yeah, he did.
You should have seen how his players was in position. The plays they run. Okay, this is my last point right here. At the press conference last night, they was talking. You had Kirby, you had Stetson Bennett, you had Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean said it was almost like they knew the plays we were running.
I wouldn't even say that.
That's like look. All of us got
Skippy.
that's like all of us got young kids, right? Imagine Kenley or Zoe going to their teacher and say, "My dad would be beating up my mama." What? Like Kirby, if you not offended by that, the player said that they knew the plays we were running, and you didn't. I'm done, man, Kirby. But you don't win that this year. You got to go in my book. You got to go.
Hey, man. Hey, my thing. Hey, another thing, Kirby. Keep your crazy ass on the sideline. Hey, how much they got to pay y'all to grab your belt and pull them back? How much they got to pay?
You know they got a pullback man.
How much they pay y'all to do that?
Yeah,
no.
jumping his ass around all
No,
day.
but they have a full man.
How much do they got to pay y'all to do that?
I'm saying shit. He get like 60. He get like
how much
60.
do they got to pay y'all to do that?
Man, shit.
Hey, at some point you gotta be like, sit your dumb ass on the
For
thing.
real.
Stop.
Bring me that neck out. Yeah, all that. The fuck is that? The fuck is that?
Hey, man.
I don't know, man. But I don't know. But at the end of the day, Alabama came out there like, y'all ugly motherfuckers not gonna be mocking me while I'm on this motherfucking stage. They came out there like bone thugs.
Hey, Saban said it though. Hey, they were probably the best week for Saban.
Yeah,
he would Georgia would honor dog. So he just felt like, oh shoot, they expect that to come in here and lose.
Yeah.
They expect that to come lose.
But they said Saban got a winning record when he's
when he
projected to
underdog.
lose.
Yeah, when he underdog. Yeah.
But how often is that?
I mean, it's only like 4 or 5 times, but I mean, he got a winning record though. Like,
but
but
3 of those times against Georgia though.
Yeah, I just
The man like 10
times against
the man
Georgia,
like
bro.
the man like 10-1 in the SEC championship though.
Athens is what from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
2
like
hours.
Athens,
Nah,
Athens like 40,
45
45 minutes
hour
with no
Yeah.
traffic. Man,
No
y'all keep
traffic.
letting these folks
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa what 2.5, 3.
Like an hour. Yeah, Tuscaloosa like 2.5, 3.
Man, y'all keep letting these people come here do this every year. Y'all let these people come here and do this, man.
I can't even say I'm disappointed.
At this point, if anybody want anything to do in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, y'all need to travel to Tuscaloosa and ask Nick Saban. don't ask Arthur Blank. Don't ask Kirby Smart. Just go and ask
can't
Nick
even-
Saban
I
because
can't
he
even say
owned
that,
he
yeah.
owned the damn stadium, man.
Damn.
I can't even say that
Like-
because JD got a point.
Like so, if Georgia don't win the national championship, how many times? Like if somebody come and beat you up 30 times, and on the 31st time you win, is that really a win at that point?
I mean,
you got to celebrate
Hell
it,
yeah, it's a
but
win.
man,
Shoot.
down that I got to get
Man, it's a win.
I got to get 29, 30 more.
Yeah, but that first one is a win.
Listen,
Man.
Hey, when you
Jumbo poked the hole in Saban boat. It's supposed to have been a flood. It's supposed to have been a flood. Kirby's supposed to follow suit, get up through in that little hole,
Yeah.
and we supposed to been there. But Kirby got out coached yesterday, and then that was it. Point blank simple. That's what he came to. He got out coached in every aspect of the game. He got out coached. Period. That's all we got, man. We'll see what happens in these playoff. Y'all top 4 real quick. In order.
Georgia
4.
starting at 4,
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati,
Mm-hmm.
Georgia,
Mm-hmm.
Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
and Alabama.
can't get no
But
better than that.
I really wish Georgia was number 5
Oh my goodness.
Oh damn!
and
damn,
out,
damn,
5 and
Jay.
out.
Oh hell no, you going too far. But hey, look, I agree with
You
that.
didn't win
photo.
in that. I hate when you don't win your damn conference, but you still in there.
Yeah, but at the same time, Bama don't won that championship, but they didn't win their conference.
That Nick Saban though.
All right, you see what I'm saying?
Hey,
Because
look,
the year
that
they
is
beat
Saban.
the year they beat us in the Natty, they didn't win the conference championship.
That Nick Saban though.
Hey, look, that for that it sound good. to me.
I'm gonna go Michigan.
That four.
Bam. Michigan. No, okay. 4 Georgia. I'm gonna go Georgia, Cincy, Bama, Michigan.
Georgia at 4.
Georgia at 4.
Hey, you know what though?
Georgia.
Everybody keeps saying how they don't want Georgia and Alabama to play the first. Why not? Because Michigan big. They've been trying to get Michigan there for years. Michigan, to me, I think will bring more money than a Georgia-Alabama national championship. So at the end of the day, man, you don't be surprised if 1 and 4 end up Georgia and Alabama.
Hey man, it's almost like Kirby threw that game yesterday. It's almost like that. Like for him to refuse to put JT in, it's almost like he was throwing the game.
That's what I was thinking, just for the simple fact they still in. So
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
Hey, I'm talking shit all week though. Just saying, I just know JT Daniel gonna get some money, man.
Man, JT Dane should have got
He
some
get
money.
some money,
Should
man.
have got some playing time, man. But
God, dang.
that's all we got for today, man. We'll holler at y'all on the next show. Y'all already know. Follow us on social media, In the Huddle Sportcast, In the Huddle SC on Twitter. Go to our YouTube page. Click subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you know when we post a new show. When we get these playoff rankings, man, hey, we're going to see who Georgia got, and we're gonna make our predictions. And we out.
You can hear they soul scream in the Huddle Sports. That's the thing for the analysts. The realest in the game. All truths with no counterfeits. Super E, Zone 3, Ed in the goo. Ready, set, break. Coming live to your plane. Let's go. In the Huddle.